time for another fit check. Let's jump right in.
You're very excited about this.
Let's talk about sleep. This is my sleep journal, everyone.
He has a sleep journal. We love to see it.
I started this on March 1st. It's the date, the day, the hours of sleep. And then just like notes, like how was my mood? What was I grateful for?
What affected your sleep at all? Yeah.
And I take an average. Let me read you the averages. Remember, when we first talked about sleep, when we did our last fit check, we had identified as a pattern that I was averaging 5.5 hours of sleep for the last 2.5 years.
Yes. If you just a quick recap before we get into the numbers here, the last episode was talking about Mick's insane program, absolutely wild program.
The perfectly normal Jen Wendler 531 program that I described in detail to you.
Now, here's the thing. Do I understand it a little bit more now? Yes, I do understand that it's 5 ABC, 3 ABC, 1 ABC.
Very good.
However, if you ask me about the weights, don't bother.
You were with me the other day as I was benching and you saw it and...
Yes, you did 5C, and then I went, okay, now you're going to do 3A. And then you tried to explain the weights again, and then my mind once again went, blah, blah, blah. And that's okay. I don't need to know the whole thing. I don't do that program. I do a program that you wrote for me that is fantastic.
I want to hear all about your program. I really want to talk about your goal. Let's remember and remind, what are our main goals for the year? What's yours?
Chin up. Body weight chin up.
1 body weight chin up.
Yes.
And mine is to overhead press my body weight with a barbell.
Correct. Also in the last episode, yes, we did talk about, in addition to your wild program, sleep. So that's what you missed on Glee in case you haven't seen the last Fit Check episode. Now, tell us the numbers, Mick.
Week 1, 7.5 hours. Week 2, 7 hours and 8 minutes average. Week 3, 7. Week 4, 7. Week 5, 7. Week 6, 7.5.
How are you feeling these days?
So good. So much better.
Good.
So much better.
Good.
It's a big deal.
Tell me more.
I want to do a whole podcast about it. I feel so great. I want to shout it from the mountaintops. That 7.5 hours of sleep is better than 5.5 hours of sleep.
Now, I will say that this doesn't mean you are getting 7 hours every single night. That there are some, I mean, honestly, there's work to be done. There's like all these things going on. There are some nights where you got 4.
Let's talk about pattern recognition. Wednesdays and Thursdays are suboptimal.
Interesting. Okay. Why is that?
Well, it's just when the week piles up.
Yeah.
By Wednesday and Thursday, it's tough.
Wednesday is typically your half day at work, which becomes our admin day.
We end up doing a lot of work that day.
Yeah, and then it's a lot.
There was a 6 and a 6.5. There was a 5.5 and then a 9 and then a 6.5. That was a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Because sometimes then I'll try to recover. Yeah. Like sleep debt. It's like it would definitely be better to just consistently get 7.5 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
That might be the next level in my sleep evolution is more consistency across the week. But we had identified, like, if 7 on weekdays and then 8 on weekends happened, like, would feel pretty happy about that.
Yeah, totally.
There's a lot of 5s here, 5.5. There was one 3-hour night 2 weeks ago that really threw things off. But
but we recovered. It's okay.
We recovered. But overall, massive improvement.
And your mood is scale of 1 to 10?
I feel much better, happier lately, less stressed.
How your workouts how have they been affected by your sleep?
Okay. I'm gonna tell you, last fit. It's not gonna sound like a lot of progress.
I feel like I gotta be ready for this. Let's go.
Well, last fit check, I lifted 165 in December once.
Oh, right.
The day we got the NAD infusion.
Yeah.
It wasn't clean. It took everything. But it got up. Last couple of weeks I've lifted 165 a few times. Like much more cleanly. And I was feeling ready to attempt 170. So I get it. I get 170 on the bar. I'm prepped. And I get it to right here. And this girl comes, like I'm at the squat rack, and this girl comes to put a 45 down. Like we have the bars where the weights get racked on the sides of the squat rack. And right in that moment, she comes in to put her 45 back. And it was just enough to take me out of it, because then I became worried about avoiding hitting her in the head. And I got it to the top of my forehead, and then out. I will get 170.
You keep saying that 165 has felt increasingly easier, which is great.
I do. I'm not gonna guarantee it. By the next fit happens, I think I'll be lifting 170 by then.
That's awesome.
It's not a new weight. It's not technically a progression, but I love these progressions within progressions where you can stay at the same weight, if it feels easier, I view that as a progression. When you're truly at the top end of what is possible for you, a 5-pound jump is kind of significant to go from 165 to 170. It's like a 3% jump. So you could do one of two things. You could get like incremental weights and bring your own little like half-pound weights, 1-pound weights. They sell those. I have those.
Where do we have those?
We might not have them anymore. They were in the trunk of my old car when I used to work at that other gym.
Hilarious.
Because I used to use them then, but I don't know. They could be in the garage somewhere. I don't know.
Great. Awesome. Can't wait to find them one day.
Or I got rid of them. I don't remember. Like that's a way to go. For me, it's just it's a little silly to be the guy who brings his little 1/4-pound weights into the gym.
So 5 pounds is like a big deal.
It is.
That's great.
On certain lifts really on any lift when you're.
I know that you hadn't breached 165 for a minute before your attempt in December. Is that right? Like was that your first attempt?
I had never gotten it.
Right.
No.
And
I don't think.
So now the fact that now it's easier and you attempted to add the 5 to it, like cool.
I feel good about it. The goal is body weight overhead press. I'm still not worried about nutrition. This is why I love a long-term goal. Is because we're not crushing ourselves right now. No. We're doing well enough. I think those are the performance goals, and then the real other goal would be like, as Bali High is coming out, I think I certainly want to be looking my best at that time. You had your headshots. You look amazing for those.
Thank you. Oh wow, I hadn't gotten my headshots done at the time.
Yeah, we should talk about that today.
That's amazing. Yeah.
But all I need to think about right now is strength.
Yeah.
And I can continue on that for a few more months. So the nutrition has been like, I'm not putting a lot of. I'm not being hard on myself about my nutrition yet. No. I'll say that.
We try to, like we said this before, it's a little intuitive in this house. We eat as well as we can. We also have a toddler, so like that is a huge consideration for so much of this. So I think, look, man, compared to, I'll say, I don't know, compared to other people our age, compared to just a lot of other people, I think we eat pretty dang well.
Yeah.
We don't eat fast food very often these days.
No.
I'll say. That's something that we've definitely cut down on a lot.
Sure. I mean, I'm eating more sugar than like ever lately.
Yeah.
I don't know. This holiday season really got me on the sugar. It usually doesn't.
I know exactly why. I have always liked a little sweet treat at the end of the night, and then I feel like I got pretty good about like not doing that so much.
Yeah.
I know exactly the time that it happened for me.
Oh, for you. Okay. I thought you were going to tell me why for
But
me.
I think it affected you because I had it in the house.
What was it?
It was during the holidays. I went through a really weird bout of anxiety during the holiday season.
Those sour Trader Joe's.
It was the sour Trader Joe's. Yeah, I got sour
They're
candies.
so good.
I heard a hot tip that said if you eat sour candies, when you're anxious, if you just eat a sour candy, it helps with the anxiety. And everybody was right. It did work, in fact. And I just had it in the house more. And you love sour candies. I'm not a big sour person.
Yeah.
I'm more of a chocolate person.
Yeah.
But I had them in the house. So I feel like that was a gateway for you to just eat more sour candies. I am so sorry.
I feel like every one of my married clients blames at least 50% of their nutrition on their spouse.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to sit here and say that because you brought sour candies into this house, I was like forced to have worse nutrition. There have been times where I've been strict about my nutrition, and if this was one of those times, those sour candies could be here and I wouldn't touch them. But because it's not my focus right now, I'm just thinking about strength and trying to improve my sleep. Yeah, I'm having sour candies. and I'm not even upset about it.
But I mean, we've done in bodies and like we've looked at the numbers, and they're not that far off from, where we'd be like super ecstatic about it. So no regrets.
It's fine.
I feel great.
All I ever need to do is stay like 6 to 10 weeks away from being able to be like shirtless on camera.
Yeah.
And when I book that role where that is necessary,
boom, you'll lock in.
It'll like that.
You'll lock in.
The thing that takes the longest to build is muscle and strength. And I mean, it's going great right now. A couple other numbers just to let's talk numbers. My bench press, I hit 260 the other day. That's 5 pounds off my lifetime PR. Guys, I'm a 35-year-old man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still hitting numbers that I was hitting at 28. So.
And people in the gym are impressed. Your coworkers are impressed.
You know what? Some of the newer trainers, they could peel back a little bit on how impressed they are, because yes, it's impressed. It's really, it's shock. They're like, oh my God, you're strong. Yeah. Yeah. I've been a personal trainer the last 12 years. Yeah. I'm strong.
No, you're strong for sure.
But I don't look like one of the big personal trainers.
I always say Mick is sneaky jacked.
Yeah.
Which is I think is great. I think I wouldn't want you to be like, a bodybuilder type where it's like huge broad shoulders and like, you can't cross your arms, right? So I love that it's interesting. You don't look you just don't look like you can lift as much as you do, and then you just pick up a weight and you're like, dude, it's kind of amazing.
Thanks.
I love it.
Appreciate it.
We're married.
My profession is not one that like really like, it doesn't, as an actor, really matter how much I can actually lift. It just matters how much it looks like I can lift. I'm not an athlete.
Yeah.
On a professional level, but whatever. That's it. I like being strong.
It's awesome.
It has so many benefits.
Yeah.
existing on this planet as a strong human being when you can just like pick up stuff or just know that like I don't know things aren't going to hurt. It is a superpower.
I think
awesome.
It's a superpower as a dad for sure.
Oh my god.
He's only gaining weight, so it's like being able to. He loves to fly, so like you toss him up in the air, and that takes some strength. Or even just carrying him these days, like. You can carry him for longer than I can. I can't carry him for that
My
long.
favorite right now is hit ball, run fast.
It's the best.
Because I'll hold him in my right arm. He's holding the bat with his two arms. Because he's lefty. He's clearly like swinging lefty, doing a lot of other things righty, but he swings lefty, golf and baseball. And then my left hand is on the bat with him. We swing. And then we run around the bases, and I'm holding him like a football as we're running around the base. He loves it. It's
the joy, the pure glee that he gets from it is so beautiful. Like, it's so great. But that requires some strength, some stamina. And thank goodness you have it, because I can't hit ball run fast with him.
It's my favorite.
I pitch.
You do. Now, you've gotten quite a bit stronger.
I have. I'm ready to talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Tell us how your glute drive is going.
That's exactly what we're going to talk about, Mick. Thank you so much for bringing that up.
Yeah.
So.
How much can that booty lift now?
270.
Ooh, girl. 270?
45-pound plates on each side.
Are y'all hearing this?
Here's the thing. When you had me start doing glute drive, which is sometime last year.
Yeah.
You added that to my program. I was really skeptical about it just because I was like, it seems like a big scary machine, and I was nervous about it. What you had said was I was having knee pain, like joint pain and knee pain, and you said, you got to get your glutes stronger, like let's do it. You said the most that you'd ever seen a girl do on that is 3 45-pound plates on each side. And I was like, well, we'll see. I don't know about that. I told
her that because I know how competitive she is. And I knew it would work.
And it worked. God. So you put me on this program. I have been doing it for months now, for a while. And I want to say the last 2 times you've updated my program, I like accidentally got the top number incorrect. I thought I was doing 220 as my top, and then I finally one day looked at the weights and went, "This is 230. What's happening here?" And then I brought it to you, and you were like, "Okay, great. So you changed the program to 230 as my like top weight that I could do there." And then a couple weeks ago, you had an opening in your schedule, and you were like, "Yeah, let me like take you through your program, make sure that everything is good before we change anything around." And this man, I had the 245s on, brought over another 45, and I said, excuse me, what are you doing? And you were like, "You're ready." Mind you, I had also stopped doing the glute drive machine for a couple of weeks just because I felt like I'd like pulled something in my back. I just wanted to be very careful. Felt a little weird.
Just quickly remind everybody what a glute drive is.
What do you mean?
Can you explain that exercise to somebody who might not know what a glute drive is?
Oh, okay. Well, it's a machine, and you basically you're like lying down and you strap yourself in.
Which is not every gym has this, so.
Oh, really? I've only ever been to this one gym.
I know. A lot of people would, at a gym where they don't have this, ours has like.
It's like a seatbelt.
It's a seatbelt strap, and then on either side there's basically a bar, and you can put weights on. So you put the 345s on.
Do people do dumbbells?
Mostly, what you'll find is that people are putting an RX pad on their stomach. A barbell goes on top of that, and they're using an actual barbell. Their shoulders are up against like a bench, like an 18-inch box or a bench, and then they are so that you kind of like shimmy your legs under, you roll the barbell into place, and then you glute drive like that.
And then you thrust your hips up is basically what you're doing.
Yeah. It's a weighted glute bridge.
Yeah. It's It's quite difficult, and it's a little scary. So when you brought the third 45-pound plates over, I was like, oh no. And you were like, you're ready. And I was worried. I believe right before I did it, I asked you, like, if I need to bail, what do I do? And you were like, you just go all the way down, and then we'll get you out of there, and it's all good. And I did it. It was so exciting.
Yep.
You are right. I am competitive, and I've made it to the top of the mountain now. Thank you. Oh, strength and honor. Strength and honor. It was very, very exciting for me. Thank you for getting me to that point.
Yes. Congratulations.
Thank you.
It was a very exciting PR.
My joints are feeling better these days. So in addition to just a really cool PR, like it did what it was supposed to do, I'm feeling a lot better. In terms of my chin-ups, getting there. I think honestly the machine is more scary to me than anything, and that it's I feel like there's like a little bit of a mental block there, but I'll get there.
Let's talk about your butt a little bit more.
What?
Your ass looks great.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, but like you can now glute drive 270. Like the machine was a challenge for you.
It was.
2 years ago.
It was.
I mean, what can I say?
I appreciate it.
I like the shape of your...
And you know what? I said after my pregnancy, when I was postpartum, I said the one piece of this I wanted to keep was my butt, because I finally had gained a butt.
It is, how do I say this? It is a common goal among the female demographic these days to improve the shape of their butt.
Yes.
What's going on there? Because I'm on the fitness side, we're getting a lot of it, and it's doable. It's workable. There are exercises you can do, glute media stuff, glute max stuff. You know, what do you think is happening there?
I'm the wrong person to ask about this.
I don't think you are the wrong person to ask. You formerly had I've always liked your butt, but it was a little flat, and now there's a lot more shape happening there. You got a cute little hiney now with little meat on it, and
I'm pretty proud.
I mean, it looks great.
Here's why I'm like, I can't tell you like not really aesthetic wise. I'm not a person who, I think for lack of a better term, wants the like Kim Kardashian butt. I think that's kind of where, I don't know, I could be mistaken. Tell me if I'm wrong. But like, I feel like that's where that started, right? That body shape is what everybody was looking for. I genuinely I just wanted to stop twisting my ankles.
Well,
that's really where it started for me.
Trainers love it as a goal because, like, funny, like, it's aesthetic.
Yeah,
it's an aesthetic goal most of the time.
Yeah.
But it has so many benefits.
Yeah.
If you have a stronger posterior chain, stronger glutes, it is stabilizing your back.
Yes.
It is preventing lower back pain. And for you, it helped your scoliosis tremendously.
Yes.
I think it just like, it's a huge muscle.
Yeah.
So if you can just build a lot of muscle there, and it just makes you a stronger person overall. Like,
it got weaker in pregnancy, and I felt it, and it was
Yeah.
really, really difficult for me.
Yeah.
So the fact that I've like regained my strength, or I've gotten stronger in that area, is like, it just feels in my body so much better. And then like, having a cute butt is like a bonus for sure. That's how I am viewing it. So like,
it's good for you, it's good for me. You know what I mean? I mean, everybody's happy here. Everybody's healthy.
Yeah, we feel good about
things are going great.
We feel good about it. Yeah.
Well, it's good to talk butts with you. I didn't want to move past butts too quickly.
You know what? I agree. I'm glad that we could have this conversation publicly.
I mean, what else is a podcast for?
It's good podcast content.
Let's do, you were going to talk about chin-ups, and that is kind of your goal.
Yeah.
I I sense that we're progressing, but not at a rate that is, I'll say, on track for you to hit your goal this year.
No.
Do you know, because right now you're doing the assisted chin-ups, do you know, without looking at your program, how much you've progressed?
I know that the lightest one I have is 43 pounds.
43 pounds.
So not bad.
And how many reps?
I think like 4 or 5.
That's not bad. You're getting pretty close.
Yeah. So it's not the worst. I think
Do you think if you had to right now, you could do one body weight chin up?
Maybe.
Maybe. Sometimes, like when I just threw the 45s on your glute drive, sometimes you just gotta like
Man up
try to
progress. Yeah.
just try to progress like 3 levels instead of like 1 level at a time.
Yeah, I think this is so silly, but like honestly, it would like depend on the day. It'd be like, did I get enough sleep?
Yeah.
Am I like, have I done other things in the gym? Like, have I warmed up and like done other things in the gym? That's the other thing too, is that sometimes that machine is a hot commodity. There's only one of those machines at the gym. So, a lot of times I'm doing that like right away, and I'm still landing in the gym. And if I see it open when I get there and it's the day that I need to do that, I like beeline for it. And to be honest with you, I'm not necessarily like ready to do it sometimes. So I feel like that is definitely a factor. The times that I've done it a little bit like further into my workouts, when I've kind of like warmed up a little bit and like worked up a sweat, I feel like I've done a little bit better. Like it feels a little bit better. I feel like
I agree. I've been not doing my chin-ups first anymore. Funny enough, I'm doing them after my incline. I'll either do them I'll do some kind of press before. Incline bench, flat bench, or overhead press. And even though like I've exerted some energy doing that, like something about chin-ups just doesn't go well if it's the first thing that I do.
Yeah, and it's
sorry to a little bit brag, but that is a number where I put up a really good number the other day. Yeah, 3 reps with 70 pounds. Okay, so now
of weight, not assistance.
We're talking about 2 different things. Yeah, so Ashley is getting on the assisted chin-up machine where it's like in your gym, it is probably there's a lot of variance to them, but it's like 2 steps. You step up on the thing, and then there's you can like place how much counterweight there is. Mm-hmm. And so you're using 43 pounds there. Yeah. What I'm talking about is I'm putting a weight belt on. I took a 45-pound bumper plate and a 25-pound bumper plate to make 70 pounds and cranked out 3 reps.
Essentially, he's stronger than I am.
It's not about that.
It's a little bit about that.
I mean...
You realize if you tried to put that weight belt on me with 70 pounds on it, I couldn't even walk up the 2 steps to get to the...
This was another example today. Today I was doing weighted dips and bicep curls. I did a 5x5, 95 pounds bicep curls, and just a 45-pound weighted dip. I'm just getting back into weighted dips. And this guy with like a lot of tattoos who's like, you'd look at the 2 of us and you'd like be more intimidated by the other guy. He was doing body weight dips and he just kept looking at me. He was like, "Oh, dude, nice belt. I like that belt. Did they have that belt?" And I was like, "No, this is mine. I bring this in." He wanted to say like, "Why are you this strong?"
I'm telling you, sneaky jacked.
You look like an attorney. Like, what's happening here?
Not you look like an attorney.
I mean, where are your tattoos? Like,
yeah, my wife has them.
Yeah.
Sneaky jacked. It's sneaky jacked. I think it's really cool. It's really cool, and I know sometimes it feels like people are like, "What? Oh my god!" But I don't know. I think it's awesome that you're sneaky jacked.
Well, thanks for talking about it, because now at least a handful of people will know.
Yeah, he's jacked. He's
Let's-
strong as hell.
Let's
Like,
get the word out there a little
yeah,
bit.
he's really strong and he's really good at what he does. And you are very strong and you've made me stronger. And I think that's awesome.
Thanks a lot. Just to recap once again, you are strong now. And, Lulu grew up and got a great butt. What can we say?
Not even. I gotta go. I can't believe I just did that. Anyway.
That's really all I had to say. I mean, the journey of sleep continues. We didn't talk much about your sleep. You're sleeping right there next to me. But have you been tracking your sleep?
I've not been tracking my sleep. I have been making a valiant effort to sleep earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say...
Would you guess that your averages are up in this last 6 weeks when I've been tracking?
The latest I have gone to bed is 1 o'clock in the morning.
Okay. What would you say your
maybe, and I get up at
averages?
7:30, 8 o'clock ish.
Yeah. You're averaging 11:30 bedtime?
11:30, 12 ish.
Falling
Yeah.
asleep?
Yeah.
11:30, 12 ish. 7:30, 8 wake up. Yeah, you're probably averaging 7.5 to 8.
Yeah. I think
That's great.
my sleep has gotten a lot better.
Amazing.
It's not perfect. There are still nights where sometimes it's tranquilizing a horse a little bit, and it takes me a second to go down.
You typically have a harder time falling asleep than I do.
Yeah.
I have a very easy time falling asleep.
I think the interesting thing too is that I feel like a lot of moms talk about this, the nighttime when people go to sleep, or I think the nighttime in general is our only time to that's my only time to sit and scroll social media without being oh, I have to go get up and get the baby, or I have to go get work done. I have to do something. It's kind of the only time of the day that's quiet in our brains. So a lot of nights that is just my time for me, which is sometimes it's watching TV, sometimes it is just scrolling TikTok or social media, or I do the Apple crossword puzzle. It's they're little things, but it's also a little bit of it I think is a self-care moment for me, but also sleep is self-care, and I have
you're on all day.
Yeah, so
from whether it's Michael or work
or
your brain is it's doing a lot throughout the day. So to have something mindless like scrolling social media or a crossword, that totally makes sense to wind down. I feel can I say it seems like your anxiety has gotten better lately?
Absolutely.
That used to keep you up sometimes too late.
Yeah.
2 a.m.
Yeah.
3 a.m.
That used to
My
eat
one
me.
night where I said I got 3 hours of sleep, it was I couldn't fall asleep. I was up, stressed about stuff.
Mm-hmm. You stepped into my world for a minute.
And I was oh, this is not good.
You were is this how she feels every night?
I was, felt very foreign. And I was how am I not asleep easily right now?
It was really strange. And
didn't like it.
Yeah, it was weird to watch it happen to you, because I'm so used to you his head hits the pillow and it's out, it's over for him. But
I struggled with it.
Yeah, to watch you.
I tried to turn on a show.
Yeah, nothing worked.
I just didn't know. I didn't know what to do with myself.
Yeah, that was tough. I know.
And then that just, ruinous on the week.
Yeah. But you got your average back up, so there you go.
No, so much better.
Yeah.
Things are going great.
I think sleep is better. It's not perfect, but it's certainly better than the last fit happens. And that's good.
I think overall, that's the name of the game, is just keep progressing, keep getting better.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you have improved in a meaningful way since the last fit happens?
Totally.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Good.
Yeah, I feel like sleep is better. I feel I'm not as strong as you. I'm never going to be as strong as you, but I love I am stronger.
Ridiculous if you were.
It would be so weird. Be so weird.
Yeah.
I like actually literally don't want to be as strong as you. I think that would be so strange. But I do like, I love being strong for me, and like I think it, like you said, it's cool to be strong, and like it helps in so many aspects of life. Yeah, I feel a lot better than the last Fit Happens. How about you?
Yeah, I feel way better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Great.
Well, we'll check in again soon.
Yeah.
Hoping that the next time I see you guys, my assisted chin-ups will be not at 43.
37 or 31.
Yeah.
Those are the next two notches above it. And I'm gonna really do what I can to hit 170. You know what? I should hit it. I'll hit it. I'll hit it before the next Fit Happens.
You know, the most I've ever seen anyone overhead press is 170, so.
Who have you seen overhead press 170?
I don't know, but you told that to me about the glute tribe, so I'm telling it to you now.
Okay, but I actually saw 3 girls do it.
Wait, you did?
Yes. I wasn't lying.
What is the most you've ever seen anybody overhead press?
185.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you gonna do it?
I don't know. I mean, that guy was much bigger than me. Like, that guy was a former NFL linebacker.
Okay, well.
So, like, and who had then transferred careers to be a personal trainer at Equinox.
Oh, well, yeah, you don't have to do that. 170 is great.
But I'd love to get 185.
We'll
One thing at a time. Let me get 170. I'm gonna get 170. I'm gonna keep sleeping. Still not worried about nutrition.
No.
Still playing the long game.
That's right.
I think it's an important thing.
Yeah.
I think we're wrapping up here, but I think something to talk more about is like this will sound silly coming from me because we're always doing too much, but with fitness in particular, people try to do too much and do everything perfectly, and then they fall off. They're imperfect, and then they're like, over.
Yeah.
Like I think it's valuable that we're talking about this because we're doing some things well, other things we're like not doing perfectly, and we're not beating ourselves up about that. We're doing what we can. We're getting a little bit stronger. We're making progress in the direction of our goal. It wasn't like crazy progress. I'm literally still lifting the same top weight as before, but we're just moving in the right direction.
Yeah.
Doing the little things. Little things stack up.
You told me that I used to get like really frustrated when I would not finish like my week of workouts before I had a child. And you told me that the most important thing was like, it's fine. What is bad is if you like miss a couple days of your workout this week and then you're like, oh, well, I missed those days. Like, it's fine. I'll miss more next week. It's fine. I'll get back to it later. And then you just never get back on the horse.
Yeah.
So
it's the value of having a personal trainer is like, it is my job when, people go on vacation or whatever, and then they're a little lazy to like come back to their sessions. I have to like kind of, do that. If you don't have a personal trainer, you just have to do that for yourself. Yeah.
You have to relearn.
Yeah, constantly. I hope this was somewhat motivating.
Go confidently in the direction of your dreams and goals.
What a lovely end statement. Good night.
Good night.